How you doing? I'm Kevin O'Hara for habitsunplugged.com. Today I just wanted to talk about the 30-day juicing and smoothie reboot that I'm going to be doing from the, I think it's the 8th of January, that Monday anyway. I think it's the 8th or the 9th of January. So we'll do this for 30 days. And basically it's going to be 2 weeks of pure juicing where I'm just going to be drinking nothing but juice. Two of the juices I'm going to be drinking are called the mean green juice, which is just a lot of vegetables squeezed out and a couple of apples. So that's for 2 weeks. And then the third week I'm going to add 3 smoothies in there. So I'm going to be adding some fruit. That's the real reason why I want to add the smoothies, is so that I can add some berries and stuff into the thing. With the juice, it doesn't really go with berries very well. So really I want to add a bit more fiber into the diet. And then for the 4th week I'm going to be adding a couple of bananas in. So there'll be 3 for the second 2 weeks, or for the third week 3 and week 4. There's going to be 3 juices and 3 smoothies, 3 litre smoothies now, and that's it. Once I get through it, then I'm going to try and bring things down to. So for the 5th week, I'll be introducing cooked foods back in. You know, a few bits of rice and vegetables and stuff like that, but mainly carrying on with the juicing. But so half juicing and then half eating normal food. Maybe bring in a bit of porridge towards the end of that week, at the beginning of the week. Some of the reasons that I'm doing this, because I really want to give my digestive system a break. It feels like it's overloaded at the moment, and I don't know whether that's because of the food that I'm eating. You know, I tend to be eating a lot of food later on in the day, and I don't know whether that's causing me problems or not, but I just want to reset that. I want to reset my salt intake. I'm taking an awful lot of salt in my diet, maybe a teaspoon and a half of salt a day, and I want to reduce that. I want to try and get rid of it actually altogether. So if I can get rid of all added salt, you know, the only salt I'll be eating will be anything that comes in the rare pieces of processed food that I eat. The salt in fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, so that's natural salts. And the salt that comes maybe in the Indian food, that the Indian takeaways that we get, and you can't avoid stuff like that. It's the same with oil. I don't add oil to my own foods, but when I do get Indian foods, then you know there's a lot of oil added to that, you know. So another one is because I want to lose a bit more weight. I want to I'm weighing at the moment about 227, I think 228 pounds. So I want to try and get that down to, by the time I finish the diet, down to around the 200 mark if I can. I want to see what, I mean, I've done it before. I did it for a month before and I had really good results. I lost about roughly 27 pounds. So it's roughly what I'm aiming to lose now. But I put it back on very quickly. Not the whole what, but I put maybe 10 pounds back on within a week because of the food that I was eating. You know, that's one of the problems with a juice diet, is that you tend to lose weight because you're losing a lot of the stuff that's inside your intestines. You know, the weight of the food inside you is from any one day to the next is probably, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 10 pounds of food that you've got going through your gut at any one time, you know. So I want to try and get rid of that. Another reason is because I think my portion sizes have got fairly big, you know. Now, I know I eat fruit and vegetables and all that kind of stuff, and I like that, but I tend to eat big quantities of stuff. So I want to try and reduce that a bit more. Not so that my belly's tiny or anything like that, but so that it shrinks back to sort of an acceptable level. I want to sort of reset my brain as well from the perspective of all of those things above, you know. So you're resetting it from the sense of the salt that's going into your diet, the amounts of food that I'm taking into my diet, and it's just all clean, good vitamins and stuff, you know. So it's almost like a fast, but you're adding the juice in, you know, on a regular basis. So throughout the day, when I'm doing the juice diet, I'll be drinking 6 litres of juice, roughly. No, it'd be about 3.5 litres, sorry. So it's just over a half a litre of juice every time I juice something. I'm going to do a couple of preparation videos, definitely, beforehand, just to show you what I'm going to do in terms of how I'm going to approach it, what food I'm going to get in, what the types of vegetables, what types of fruits I'm going to buy. I'll do a couple of those, maybe a food haul video, and show you the first stuff that I'm going to buy for the weekly shop. We've got a local sort of a fruit market down the road here that I can go into, park the car outside and buy a box of apples and a box of carrots and a box of celery, that kind of stuff, you know, and just sort of get a lot of that stuff in before I even start, and I get those fairly cheap from those. I'll do a weigh-in before I start as well, so I'll do a final preparation day and the final day before I go on to this and what I'm eating the day before, you know, just if you're interested in that. I might even do an embarrassing before video, before photo and an after video. See, I haven't decided whether to do that yet or not. Then I'll do really a daily video just charting how I'm progressing, what I'm eating. I'm not going to do everything that I'm eating, but maybe I'll do one juice during the day or one smoothie or whatever, and just talk about how I'm feeling, how I'm getting through, because I'm still going to be going to the gym. That's one of the things I want to do, is to sort of chart how my workouts are doing. I'm still going to be trying to do the same workout on that reduced thing. Or the one thing I'm going to add to two of my juices, I bought this box of pea protein. So it's like pea protein powder, it's organic. I'm going to add that to a couple of my juices, especially the juices after I've finished. So maybe I'll either add 2 portions of this to one juice, or 1 portion to 2 juices, and we'll see how that works out. So I just want to see how this is going to affect me now. I mean, the first one I did was about a year after I started on the vegan diet, so maybe 3 years ago now, and I think I'm in a different place now. I think I'm more I've got better understanding of how to take it forwards and to take it to the next level afterwards, you know. So I'll be talking loads about that anyway. So that's just the preparation video, just to let you know what I'm doing. If you've got any questions about this at all, then leave a comment down below. If you're watching this on the mastermind group, then you know, go to the forums and ask me any questions on this. You know, because you know, for me, this is something that I'm using just as a tool. Something that I'm using as a tool to sort of reset a lot of things in my mind and body, and yeah, just to try and set me off on a different track if I can, see how that goes. But like I say, I'll do a couple of preparation videos and let you know what kind of preparation I'm doing and how that's going and all that kind of stuff. So until next time, take care of yourself. I'm Kevin O'Hara for habitsunplugged.com. Onwards and upwards. Take care. Bye bye now.